Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 25th August 2025, Monday, Bengali date, 8ই ভাদ্র 1432। As per Beni Madhav Sil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Ditya and up to 1153 hours and after that Shukla Tritiya. Today is Nakshatra, Purva Phalguni Nakshatra and up to 0245 hours and after that Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. Today is 237th day of the year. There are then 128 days left in 2025. Today is 34th Monday of 2025. Today is Badaho Jayanti. Badaho Jayanti celebrated in 2025 on 25th August. Shukla Tritiya of Bhadrapada month marks the birth of Lord Vishnu's third incarnation as Varaha, the divine boar. According to Hindu scriptures, Lord Varaha appeared to rescue goddess Bhudevi earth from the demon Hiranyaksha, lifting her out of the cosmic ocean and restoring balance to creation. On this day, devotees observe fasts, chant Vishnu Sahasranama, recite the Varaha Purana, and offer prayers at Vishnu temples to seek protection, prosperity, and spiritual upliftment. The festival signifies the triumph of good over evil and the preservation of Dharma. Today is Kashi Vishwanath Temple Establishment Day. The current structure of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple in Varanasi, India, was built in 1780 by Maharani Ahilya Bhai Holkar, a Maratha monarch from Indore. The temple is also known as the Golden Temple and is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is located on Manikarnika Ghat and is considered a Shakti or a place of worship for the Shaktism sect of Hinduism. Today is Liberation of Paris. The liberation of Paris took place in August 1944 during World War II when the French resistance, supported by the advancing Allied forces, rose against German occupation, beginning with uprisings on August 19. Fighting spread across the city until General Philippe Leclerc's French 2nd Armored Division and the US 4th Infantry Division entered Paris on August 24 to 25, forcing the German garrison to surrender. On August 25, 1944, General Dietrich von Choltich, the German commander, formally capitulated, sparing Paris from Hitler's orders to destroy the city. The event marked a decisive moment of joy and triumph for France, as General Charles de Gaulle led a victory march down the Champs-Élysées the next day, symbolizing the restoration of French sovereignty and morale. Today is National Whiskey Sour Day. National Whiskey Sour Day is celebrated every year on August 25 in the United States to honor the classic cocktail made with whiskey, lemon juice, sugar, and often a dash of egg white for smoothness. The drink, which dates back to the mid 1800s and became widely popular after being listed in bartender J. Thomas's 1862 book, The Bartender's Guide, is cherished for its perfect balance of sweet, sour, and strong flavors. On this day, whiskey lovers, bartenders, and enthusiasts raise a glass to the timeless cocktail by mixing traditional recipes or experimenting with creative variations, making it both a celebration of cocktail history and a toast to good taste. Today is National Banana Split Day. National Banana Split Day is celebrated every year on August 25 in the United States to honor the iconic ice cream dessert that has delighted sweet lovers for more than a century. Traditionally made with a split banana topped with three scoops of ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, finished with whipped cream, chocolate syrup, nuts, and cherries. The banana split was first created in 1904 by apprentice pharmacist David Strickler in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. On this day, ice cream shops, families, and dessert enthusiasts indulge in the treat, whether by sticking to the classic version or experimenting with new flavors and toppings, making it a joyful celebration of creativity and indulgence in dessert culture. Today is National Park Service (NPS) Founders Day. National Park Service (NPS) Founders Day is observed every year on August 25, marking the establishment of the National Park Service in 1916 when President Woodrow Wilson signed the Organic Act into law. This day celebrates the creation of the agency entrusted with protecting and preserving America's national parks, monuments, and historic sites for future generations. Founders Day honors not only the vision of early conservation leaders like Stephen T. Mather, the first NPS director, but also the ongoing dedication of park rangers, staff, and volunteers who safeguard the natural beauty, wildlife, and cultural heritage of more than 400 sites across the United States. It is both a day of appreciation and a reminder of the importance of conserving America's natural treasures. Today is National Second-Hand Wardrobe Day. National Second-Hand Wardrobe Day is celebrated every year on August 25 to highlight the value and benefits of buying, selling, and wearing second-hand clothing. The day encourages people to embrace thrift shopping, vintage finds, and clothing swaps as fun and sustainable alternatives to fast fashion, reducing waste and promoting eco-friendly lifestyles. It also celebrates the creativity of building unique, budget-friendly wardrobes while giving pre-loved garments a second life. By recognizing this day, individuals are reminded that style does not have to come at the cost of the environment and that fashion can be both affordable and sustainable. Today is National Heroes Day in Philippines. National Heroes Day in the Philippines is observed on the last Monday of August each year to honor the bravery, sacrifice, and patriotism of all Filipino heroes, both known and unknown, who fought for the nation's freedom and independence. Originally linked to the 1896 cry of Pugad Lawin, which signaled the start of the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule, the holiday has since evolved into a broader commemoration of every individual who contributed to the country's struggles for sovereignty, democracy, and justice. On this day, government officials, military personnel, and citizens hold ceremonies at monuments and shrines, offering tributes to the enduring spirit of heroism that continues to inspire Filipinos today. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Emil Theodore Kochar, 25th August 1841 to 27th July 1917. Emil Theodor Kochar was a pioneering Swiss physician and surgeon, best known for his groundbreaking work on the thyroid gland. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1909, becoming the first Swiss citizen to receive the honor for his research and surgical innovations in the treatment of goiter and thyroid diseases. Kochar developed safer surgical techniques that drastically reduced the mortality rate of thyroid operations, transforming thyroid surgery into a common and effective procedure. He served as a professor and director at the University of Bern, where he mentored generations of surgeons. His work laid the foundations for modern endocrine surgery. Kochar was also known for his studies in brain trauma, antiseptic methods, and medical education. A meticulous and human doctor, he advanced both surgical science and patient care. His legacy continues through the Kochar Institute and the many medical tools and techniques named after him. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Eyvind Johnson, 29th July 1900 to 25th August 1976. Eyvind Johnson was a prominent Swedish novelist and short story writer born on 29th July 1900 in Boden, Sweden. He was known for his innovative narrative techniques and deep political consciousness, often blending realism with modernist styles. His early experiences as a laborer and autodidact shaped much of his literary voice. Johnson's works, such as Return to Ithaca and The Days of His Grace, explored themes of freedom, justice, and resistance to tyranny. He was also a vocal critic of fascism and totalitarianism during World War II. Along with Harry Martinson, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1974 for his narrative art, Farseeing in Lands and Ages in the Service of Freedom. Johnson was a member of the Swedish Academy and contributed significantly to Swedish and European literature. He passed away on 25th August 1976. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Frederick Chapman Robbins, 25th August 1916 to 4th August 2003. Frederick Chapman Robbins was an eminent American pediatrician and virologist who played a crucial role in the development of the polio vaccine. Born on August 25, 1916 in Auburn, Alabama, he along with John Enders and Thomas Wheeler successfully cultivated the poliovirus in non-nervous tissue cells, a groundbreaking achievement that paved the way for the development of effective polio vaccines by Jonas Salk and Albert Sabin. For this revolutionary work, Robbins and his colleagues were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1954. Robbins made significant contributions to medical research and public health throughout his career and later served as Dean of the School of Medicine at Case Western Reserve University. He was known for his commitment to science, education, and global health initiatives. His work drastically reduced polio worldwide, saving countless lives. Robbins continued to influence medical research and policy well into his later years. He passed away in 2003, leaving a lasting legacy in virology and pediatrics. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Neil Alden Armstrong, 5th August 1930 to 25th August 2012. Neil Alden Armstrong, born on August 5, 1930 in Wapakoneta, Ohio, was an American astronaut, aeronautical engineer, and naval aviator who became a global icon as the first person to walk on the moon. He achieved this historic feat on July 20, 1969 during NASA's Apollo 11 mission, uttering the immortal words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Armstrong had a distinguished career as a test pilot, flying over 200 types of aircraft, and served in the Korean War as a combat pilot. His quiet confidence and precision made him a natural leader in high-pressure missions. Prior to his spaceflight, he was part of NASA's Gemini 8 mission, successfully handling an emergency that showcased his composure. After retiring from NASA, he became a professor of aerospace engineering at the University of Cincinnati. Armstrong was known for his humility and avoided the spotlight despite his fame. He passed away on August 25, 2012, but remains a symbol of courage, innovation, and human achievement. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Michael Faraday, 22nd September 1791 to 25th August 1867. Michael Faraday was an English scientist who made groundbreaking contributions to the fields of electromagnetism and electrochemistry, despite having little formal education. Born into a poor family in London, he began his career as a bookbinder's apprentice, where his curiosity and self-learning led him to attend lectures by Sir Humphrey Davy at the Royal Institution. Faraday later became Davy's assistant and went on to make discoveries that transformed science and technology. He is best known for discovering electromagnetic induction, the principle behind the electric transformer and generator, and for formulating the laws of electrolysis. His invention of the electric motor and dynamo laid the foundations for practical electricity use, revolutionizing the modern world. Faraday also introduced concepts like the magnetic field and popularized terms such as anode, cathode, and ion. In addition to his research, he was a gifted science communicator, delivering public lectures, especially the famous Christmas lectures for young audiences. Despite declining offers of knighthood and burial in Westminster Abbey, he remained humble, remembered today as one of history's greatest experimental scientists whose work shaped modern physics and engineering. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Herbert Krömer, 25th August 1928 to 8th March 2024. Herbert Krömer was a German-American physicist and Nobel laureate renowned for his pioneering work in semiconductor physics and optoelectronics. Born in Weimar, Germany, he studied theoretical physics at the University of Göttingen before emigrating to the United States, where he made groundbreaking contributions to transistor and laser technology. Krömer is best known for his development of the heterojunction transistor, which revolutionized high-speed and high-frequency electronics, forming the basis for modern communication systems, satellite links, and fiber optic networks. His theoretical insights also advanced the design of semiconductor lasers, vital in today's optical data storage and internet infrastructure. In recognition of his achievements, he was awarded the 2000 Nobel Prize in Physics, shared with George Alferov and Jack Kilby. Beyond his research, Kramer was a dedicated teacher and professor at the University of California, Santa Barbara, inspiring generations of students in applied physics and engineering. His humility, sharp intellect, and visionary ideas left a lasting legacy in both science and technology. Today is birth anniversary of Sir Hans Adolf Krebs, 25th August 1900 to 22nd November 1981. Sir Hans Adolf Krebs was a German-born British biochemist best known for discovering the citric acid cycle, also called the Krebs cycle, a fundamental process in cellular respiration that explains how cells generate energy from food. Born in Hildesheim, Germany, Krebs studied medicine and chemistry, but his career was disrupted when the Nazi regime forced him as a Jew to leave Germany in 1933. He emigrated to England, where he continued his research at Cambridge and later at the University of Sheffield. In 1937, Krebs published his landmark discovery of the citric acid cycle, which became a cornerstone of modern biochemistry. Earlier, he had also discovered the urea cycle, the first metabolic cycle described. For his groundbreaking contributions, he was awarded the 1953 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Known as a meticulous and dedicated scientist, Krebs combined experimental precision with deep insight, transforming the understanding of metabolism. His legacy continues to influence medicine, biology, and biochemistry worldwide. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Haribhau Upadhyay, 24th March 1892 to 25th August 1972. Haribhau Upadhyay was an Indian freedom fighter, educationist, and social reformer from Rajasthan who played a key role in the national movement against British colonial rule. Deeply influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's ideals, he participated in the non-cooperation movement and later in the civil disobedience and Quit India movements. Enduring imprisonment several times for his activism, a strong advocate of education, he worked to spread literacy and promote social reforms, especially among the rural and marginalized communities of Rajasthan. He also emphasized the upliftment of women and the removal of social evils like untouchability. After independence, Upadhyay remained active in public life, serving in legislative roles and continuing his efforts for social development. He was respected for his integrity, simplicity, and dedication to Gandhian principles, remembered as both a patriot and reformer. Haribhau Upadhyay made lasting contributions to India's freedom struggle and to building a just and educated society. Today is death anniversary of Mr. James Watson Cronin, 29 September 1931 to 25 August 2016. James Watson Cronin was an American physicist celebrated for his groundbreaking discovery of CP violation, violation of charge conjugation, and parity symmetry. The decay of neutral K mesons, a finding that revealed fundamental asymmetries in the laws of physics. Born in Chicago, he studied at Southern Methodist University and later earned his PhD at the University of Chicago under Enrico Fermi's influence. In 1964, along with Hallfitch, Cronin conducted experiments at Brookhaven National Laboratory that demonstrated CP violation, a result that profoundly impacted particle physics and cosmology by offering clues to why the universe is dominated by matter over antimatter. For this work, he and Fitch received the 1980 Nobel Prize in Physics. Beyond his Nobel-winning research, Cronin contributed to cosmic ray studies and helped establish the Pierre Auger Observatory, the world's largest cosmic ray detector. A dedicated professor at the University of Chicago, he inspired generations of students and young scientists. Cronin is remembered as a brilliant experimentalist whose discoveries reshaped modern physics and deepened our understanding of the universe. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Anthony Henry Becquerel, 15 December 1852 to 25th August 1908. Anthony Henry Becquerel was a French physicist who made the landmark discovery of radioactivity, a breakthrough that transformed physics and chemistry. Born into a family of distinguished scientists, he initially studied engineering and worked on optics, the polarization of light, and the properties of phosphorescent materials. In 1896, while investigating the relationship between phosphor- phosphorescence and X-rays, he accidentally discovered that uranium salts emitted invisible rays that could penetrate opaque materials and photographic plates, independent of any external light source. This unexpected finding revealed a new natural phenomenon, radioactivity, later expanded upon by Marie and Pierre Curie. For this pioneering work, Becquerel shared the 1903 Nobel Prize in Physics with the Curies. Though modest and cautious in his interpretations, his discovery opened the door to nuclear physics, medicine, and energy research. He also served as a professor at the Muséum National d'Histoire Naturelle in Paris, training future scientists. Henry Becquerel is remembered as the man whose keen observation unveiled one of nature's most powerful secrets. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.